April 2025 is here and is actually a month to prepare for what's coming next. The world is split. Good versus evil is in full swing, but beneath the surface, a cosmic reckoning is unfolding. If you've felt the weight of this energy, like you're walking through an invisible storm, this energy update is your lifeline. Today, I'm going to take you through 4 channeled messages from the universe for April, not to just survive this month, but to emerge stronger and clearer and more aligned to your soul's purpose. Let's jump in. Hi, my name's Hayley Barkla, and I'm an intuitive channel that brings through messages to help you navigate your reality. If you're time poor and you want a quick summary of what's ahead, click the link above somewhere or pinned in the comments at any time to take you to my quick guide for April, which gives you just the overview without the spiritual depth. And you can always come back to this longer format when you've got time. Okay, so our first theme for this month is you win some, you lose some. Not every battle is yours to fight. The energy of April is bringing in a shift in power dynamics. The powerful are being pushed to their limits, and the chaos that you see on your screens is just the tip of the iceberg, a mere fraction of what is truly conspiring behind closed doors. But here's the secret. Your greatest power lies in knowing when to retreat. As the powerful become even more unsteadied over the remainder of this year, pushed literally to their limits, we are to be guided to have established an inner sanctuary of escape. Now, this isn't a luxury. It is a necessity. Think of it as a fortress within, where no external storm can reach you. You cannot fight all the battles, and with what is forecast as global upheaval in the coming months, fighting forward is not always a possibility. So how do you build this inner sanctuary? Start small. Start with maybe 5 minutes a day. That might look like breath work for you, sitting calmly and breathing at different counts that align with your body. There's lots of ways you can research that online. It may mean a small meditation each morning. So breathe and drop into a really peaceful state. You may want to visualize a safe space. So that might be a garden or a temple or a starry void. And mantra to yourself, I am here, I am grounded, and I am in control. Make this space that you cultivate feel really calm and peaceful and like it is only for you. During this month, when the world feels like it's burning around you, this sanctuary is where you will come to recalibrate into the new alignment with Gaia. Remember, even she herself shifts through destruction. You are no different. They warn us, do not proceed in life without taking the time to cultivate your inner space. It is your house and your hill to die on. So truth number 2 for April is a bouquet never smelled as sweet. It's April's soul medicine. This month brings also opportunities for joy and expansion that acts as an antidote to the world's toxicity. April demands that you prioritize joy without consideration. And in truth, you will do that automatically, like a bee being drawn to honey. Don't disallow the time and energy when something that smells like roses, head towards it. Why? Because joy isn't just a feeling. It's a frequency that shields your energy field and helps counteract the instability in the external world. So spend time in nature, laugh with a friend, create art, or dance like no one's watching. They aren't indulgences this month. They are survival strategies. Ask yourself, what makes my heart feel light right now? And do more of that. If guilt creeps in, which no doubt it will, we're all human after all, that you should be working in this or doing this or fixing this, just remember, you can't give from an empty cup. The world needs your light, not your exhaustion. So the next one's a biggie, and it's probably the most important one I feel for April, which is be at one in times of complexity. So here's where shit gets real. April's energy is separating truth from illusion, and it's brutal for those living in denial. Your mission: deeply stand in your truth. If you're in a job or a relationship, or you have a belief that no longer aligns with your soul, release it. It isn't selfish. This is sacred. As the channeling says, your truth is your passion, another's truth is theirs. Their message is one of self-empowerment. To dilute yourself for the sake of a cause that you no longer or never did align with is just not a possibility in April. The energies call for strong, clear, determined, self-affirmed actions. So you may emerge in May with a clear sense of autonomy. Nothing is more impactful to your being than allowing the external reality to overtake your meaningful truth. And just think about that. We exist within this external reality that sometimes we allow to infiltrate and penetrate everything that we are, that we sort of get swept up in the sea of this energy that we don't actually align to or agree with. So it's a really good month to be really mindful of that. Step back out of yourself, drop into that inner sanctuary, and really go, is this my truth? Is this who I am? Is this what I stand for? Do I feel in control? When you consciously and continually, being a key point there, choose to align to the highest order of truth, that is when your power comes into play. And this becomes a gesture to the universal consciousness that you will provide the solidity required for all beings in the aftermath of 2025. And they say the aftermath because the residual energy that most conscious beings will feel will be of battling in a war zone. An energetic war for most part, but nonetheless a war. And again, that just reiterates that absolute need to be solid, because this is going to be a bit of a crazy year, and we need to be strong and steadied and ready as we move throughout those months ahead. One of the absolute key things as part of this message is to become clear in your truth. And we are reminded, or may I say warned, that despite how much you feel you have been consciously working on your being, on your life path, on your purpose for however many years, that does not mean that you have not been affected by the nature of reality that we live within, which is that collective state of mind. It can be pervasive, it can be powerful, and even toxic for the reality that we move within. So we really need to be able to separate and just ensure that that hasn't infiltrated our being, even though we have all the great intentions for our own self-development. So to help you find this clarity around what is your truest truth, ask yourself, does my truth drain me or expand me? And does my truth feel like peace or pressure? Your truth should bring you peace. Your truth should bring you comfort, and your truth should bring you into presence. There is mental truth that we all exhibit, which we express as truth. However, this is that fabrication of the mind from the external reality that we live within. Truth in its whole state is very expansive. Deep truth feels like peace. If we were all to operate from this place of true identity, of true self, of true consciousness, of true inspiration, we would find there is resounding peace that falls over our collective state. For the truth of all individuals is that we are love, and love will pervade. If all our truth is registered as an equal force in this planetary awakening, the collective needs souls like you to be bold enough to be unapologetically authentic. And this is how we rebuild our world. To really sit with that theme, I feel like there's a lot to gain from that part of the message. I think that's the key focal point for this month. But their final message is that they are doubling down on peace. They asked us to spend time in peaceful states of being. The power of peaceful interaction with ourselves is of great importance to the stabilization of the grander energetic. They've reminded us that they offered us this message at the end of March, but they wanted to reiterate it again because that's how important it is. Peace is our superpower. The external world will lack peace for the remainder of the year, but your inner peace can be an anchor, not only for you, but for others. So how do you cultivate this peace? Start small. Choose to have your phone on silent for a part of the day, or don't touch your phone when you wake in the morning. Go for a mindful walk. Leave the earbuds at home. No listening to podcasts, no listening to YouTube. Or perhaps you like mantras, so you can repeat to yourself, I choose peace over panic. I choose peace over panic. There are many ways to feel a peace within your being, and it's really an individual's choice as to how that can arise within you. For instance, a mantra probably wouldn't work so much for me. I'm not a massive mantra person, but I am much more inclined to go into a moment of meditation to really connect in with that core part of myself. The channeling also informs us that the calibration of your soul and yourself, so your identity persona, is working overtime right now so that you may become a soulful, soul-led being. Now, as an aside, if you're not sure what I just said then when I refer to self, soul, or source, click the link above and it'll take you into a deeper conversation about that. So, just in conclusion for April 2025, let's recap the blueprint. Number 1, build your inner sanctuary. Number 2, prescribe yourself daily joy, or at least give yourself the freedom to join in with joy when it crosses your path. 3, reflect on and stand firm in your truth. And 4, anchor into peace. This reckoning isn't here to break you, it is here to remake you. The full channeled message is linked in the description below if you want to read over that or print it off and stick it on your fridge for the month. Also, if you resonated, please subscribe and hit the notification bell. Your presence means the world to me, so I can help offer this guidance to so many more. Also, if you're interested in a soul-led experience that I'm being guided on by the universe right now, visit my website at hayleybarkla.com and sign up to my newsletter to be the first to know when it launches. And just remember, you aren't here to fix the world. You are here to be the light within it. So until next time, stay true, stay peaceful, and trust in your truthful journey. Bye.